and I am right now at Penang Times Square. So here's a quick guide on how you get by the car parks. Now if you are very lost on where Times Square is located, it's not that easy. You just go to Google Map, the roadsides there, the directions there is very easy to locate. Now when you're here, if you want to look for car park and you happen to turn in from this side, please take note that there's a multi-level car park and a basement car park right over there. So that's how you're going to go around. Right now, you need to get an idea on how to get to the Comic Fiesta Mini's location. So here's how. Once you reach the multi-level car park, or if you happen to be at the open area car park right here, you need to walk up this way. Note the lift and lobby area. So this is the lift and lobby area. And according to the map, that's where the lifts area are, okay? So once you go through, and you notice it's actually raining outside. So once you go through here, what you need to do, that if you're coming down from the multi-level car park, or if you're coming down from the basement car park, you come take the lift and come right here at the ground floor. Okay, so this is at the ground floor. Once you're here, if you turn to your left, you will notice Ivory Visitor Center. So when you notice Ivory Visitor Center, the entrance will be to your left. Now if you want to look for the toilets, it's just conveniently located right here, so this is where you go in. Okay. From there, if you're going for the ticketing counter, you turn this way to the left side. And it should be right here. This is just the advertisement of the club, but this is where we are going. This is actually phase 2 of Penang Times Square. So the ticketing area could be very well be here or located here. Either way, you will go through this side of the door, or you can go through here, get your tickets, and this is where you're going to walk inside. That means the door is closed, so we can't open. That means this area is very likely to be where the exhibitor's booth will be. Okay, now if you can, now let me try to zoom in over there. The other side, you can see some of the cars over there. That's actually where the other side of phase 2. When you miss any car park from here and you want to go to the basement or multi-level car park, you will make a turn all the way around and you will bypass this place. Somewhere along that line, that's where the entrance to the multi-story and basement car park will be. So when you reach there, you'll take the lift back up to here, and this is where you come in. I'm sure they were going to bar out the exit over there, so you can't do anything. So right now, this is very likely where the exhibitor's booth will be, and if we look in there at the darker area there, that is very likely the corridor that links to the stage areas. That means along there, that's where the Doujin booth is very likely to be. And if you're probably wondering, if we are in the exhibitors area, so according to the map, somewhere over here, which is around this corner, this is probably where the changing room is very likely to be. And who knows? By the looks of this side, this is very wide. It could be also where the the Street Fighter competition may also be held over there. So you come in here, book your tickets, and here is exhibition area. That particular corridor is for the Doujin, and since we can't get in through here, we're gonna take the corridor out to this side. So when you're going through this corridor, which is on the opposite, that's where the Doujin is going to be. And when you're at the Doujin area, that means on the other side will be the stage area. Now right now, we're going to be reaching the diagonal little column. Okay, right now there's some kind of event going on, but if you look at it, the slanting area from the floor map, this is very likely where kopitiam and information counter will be held. That means if you want to get official kopitiam merchandise or the information counter, this is where you're going to get it. Okay? Okay, seems like this area is open, so we can go in. Now this is where the stage area is going to be. So this is likely the stage area. As of now, it's very occupied with a lot of people. We will navigate our way through. It's a good thing they have this event because now we have a very good idea on how the area might look like when it's crowded with people. Okay, so stage area is likely to be here. And sure enough, this is where the stage area is. Okay, looks like they have some carnival going on. Okay. So as you can see from here, this is the stage. Looks very wide. It's long and wide, so it can occupy some like 3 to 5 contestants on stage if they want to. So if this is a stage area, that means the exit, according to the map, it will be right here. According to the map, the exit will be right here. Okay, it's a long winded corridor, and sure enough, there's the Keluar sign. There's the exit sign right there. So this is very likely the exit. That means once you get out from the exit area, you want to come back, you're going to make a clockwise turnaround to come back here. So now this is the corridor that we missed earlier. So that means this is very likely where the rest of the exhibitors booth will be. So the rest of the exhibitors booth, and as well as what Avian Academy or whatever they call it, that way they were going to make the promotion. So that means somewhere here is also part of the exhibitors area. And then if we try to make our way to that corridor, if we can we can make the corridor over here. No, it's barred, it's closed, but it's seemingly possible that this is where the Dojin area is going to be, since that this is very likely where the Dojin will be, because if you recall, by the time we walk in here, outside there is the place where kopitiam is sit. So when you align that, that's where the Dojin booth is going to be at. So there you have it. You have a very good idea on the locations of CF Mini. The floor plan is right here. Oh, be mindful that the escalators here, they do not work. I repeat, they do not work, so don't bother about going out places there. So that means on CF Mini Day itself, the door that we come in here is very likely to be barred and closed. So when you want to come out, you'll again, as I said, go out from the exit that we've seen earlier, make a roundabout through the corridor, bypass Roti Bakar, and come back here to the entry point. So there you have it. You have a good idea on how CF Mini's floor plan is going to be like. And that's about it. So when you come out from here, don't worry about it's going to be very hot or anything, because this place is shaded. This place is definitely shaded, and this is the corridor that you're going to come out when you come out from the exit. And let's find the exit. Let's find that particular exit again. Okay. Along the way, don't be afraid if you can't miss anything. Over there, there's the Roti Bakar and a lot of tidbit shops, so don't worry if you're starving, you've got lots of food here. And from here also, somewhere there, this is the entrance to the underground car park. As you can see from this sign, it says here, basement car park. So if you're parking at the basement car park and you want to come out, this is it. But please remember, I don't think the lifts work. You may have to take up the stairs, okay? This door is very likely to be barred as well, since that's
this will be the exit.
It's either this or that way. Either way, it's either this way or that way will be the exit, because because this is the stage area. If that's the stage area right there, exit is very likely the other side or this side. Either way, when you come out here, you'll make a big turnaround just to come inside.
Okay,
hold on. Yes.
Since you are in the stage area, this will be the place while we are standing here right now.
Yeah. Are you sure you don't look at this way?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No, because this is the...
We are currently over here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, if you say so, okay. So either way, if what my friend says here is correct, if this is the exit, the staff will have to deploy 1 or 2 members just to guard the exit, so that when you want to come back in, it's very likely you want to make a big turnaround to come back here, and this way will be probably limited to VIPs or exhibitors or doujin booth owners. So when they want a quick exit and entry, re-access, they will come back here. But for normal visitors, they are very likely to come out from this side, make a big U-turn to go back to the entry point, and that's where you need to go. So some vehicles can actually be parked here. This is very likely the first place to occupy. Now, if you want to go through the underground car park, go out this side, go out from here, make a left turn, and then go counterclockwise to the other side of the building, and that's where you're going to access to the underground and multi-story car park. And as I mentioned before in the Facebook page, if you don't mind parking outside, there is one outside, but given the current situation now, given the current weather right now, we are going to expect rain on both event days. But if you really don't mind, yeah, you see there, okay, that's the other open space parking area, and it's occupied by parking attendees. You have to negotiate with them to tell them you're going to park there 1 full day, so they can give you a little bit of minimum charges. If you actually park here, then all you need to do is just walk up, go into the other entry points of the Times Square, go through there, and then come back here. Now, while we're at it, if you are going for the multi-level and underground car park, that means you have to turn inside from Jalan Patok Bramat Road, which is somewhere out there. Turn inside, you will see the building, and then you'll turn in here, go all the way, and let's follow our friend he's already out there. Be careful about these sides, because these sides, they don't have how do you call it, they don't have parking lots. So if you park there and you're gonna summon, sorry about it, dude. So you be careful with this place, because you don't want to end up getting a ticket, getting a compound ticket just because you park here. So once you drive all your way here, this is where you turn. So this is where you turn around, and oh, we got a car turning in. We got a car turning in right there, right now. Yep. That's it. If you're lost, look for the Indian Palace. Okay, so once you turn in there, let's follow up real quick now. So when you turn in there, when you turn in here, and lo and behold, right in front of you, yes, the green laser thingy, the red stuff you see out there, and it's not very clear, but it's definitely a peace sign to tell you you can park your vehicles inside there. One of them will turn to the underground car park, and the other will turn into the multi-story car park, which is up there. You will park somewhere at 4A, 4B, and 4A and 4B. Those are the multi-level car parks available. Park there. If you park over there, there's a parking attendant, and when you exit, you just need to pay the attendant at the cashier, and they accept the plastic notes, and you don't have to go through the frustration to use the auto paying machine, because as I mentioned before, most of the auto pay machines in the underground and open area, they are a little bit old-fashioned. They will accept the older currencies, but they don't really accept they will accept the older currencies, but they don't accept the plastic ones. Now, my friend was trying to tell me over here that this exit that previously stated, this is also very likely where the other exhibitor, the what academy again? Aerial or whatever academy, that's probably where they're gonna have their exhibitions over there. But that's also the other way. For let's see, if I'm not mistaken, this is a mosque. So Muslim friends, if you want to say your prayers, you can come this way. If I'm not mistaken, you definitely can. A quick note on the food outlets here. For the Chinese friends who are going for vegetarian for the whole 10 days or 9 days, be mindful that the food court here, at the moment, they do not serve vegetarian food. They don't have vegetarian food right now. So if you want to have your vegetarian food, you probably have to go outside or buy some food, other foods that you can. I'm very sorry, I really don't know about those kind of things, okay? So and those coming from the open area, once you pay your parking ticket, you come out here and this is where you exit and you can go out back to your hotels. And I think that's about it. So right now it's raining. Yes, it's raining out there. So don't worry when you come out from the exit point and you're afraid of getting caught in the rain. Again, don't worry, this place is shaded, there's rooftop, so not to worry, you won't get wet by this way, but you might get wet if you're coming out from the open area from that particular direction. Okay, and just so you know, if you missed out the toilets from that side, there's also another toilet right here, right beside Roti Bakar, which is the lit area right there. And over there, yep, that's it, where the cleaner is working right now. That's the other toilet that you can go in and use if you are really stuck. Again, if you are very hungry, you want to add some food here, Roti Bakar here is one, and a little further inside there are some tidbit shops, and yes, this is the auto pay machine. This auto pay machine is one of those that does not accept the plastic notes. They will accept the new paper currencies, but they slightly won't accept the older currency on that kind. So that's where it is, and if you had other complications, you can always take the lift here. Other than Roti Bakar, along the other way on that corridor, there's James Food right there, right in front. That's James Food, and further down there's McDonald's and Mary Brown. And remember, if you also want to go for options, first floor, that means one floor up from here, there's a food gallery. And as of now, food gallery is under some kind of renovation, so the options are reduced to a few units. But don't worry, food here is all around, but you want something very fast and quick, that's all about. Speaking of McDonald's, my friend and I were just at McDonald's having our breakfast today, and we are a little bit discouraged by the fact that their service was super slow, am I right? Because they had 3 counters, but only one of them was operating at the moment when we are having our breakfast meal. So cosplayers, if you are going there for your meals, you may need to have a lot of patience, because probably because they're still new, they are not fully well trained to handle a lot of orders, so they were a little bit slow on that sense. Okay, so with that, I think we're pretty much done over here. So yeah, that's the iconic Komtar, and if you are coming from Komtar, look for Gamma Shopping Center, and when you go there, that's how you come in. Okay, I'm sorry this is a little bit unorganized, but this is all on the spot recording, so we hope that it will be a little bit beneficial for you to get to know how to get around the inside of Penang Times Square, and especially how to get around with Comic Fiesta Mini floor plan. So they have, remember the slanting side over here, that's where Kopitiam is very likely to be. And again, if you are totally lost, look again for the lift, come down from the lift and turn left, and that's where you're going to find it. So with that, okay, my friend, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, that would be all, I guess.
Okay, so thank you. We're going to see you guys in Comic Fiesta Mini, okay? Enjoy. Thank you.